After the war in the Mahabharata, Dhritarashtra, the blind king of the Kuru dynasty, was devastated by the loss of his sons, especially his beloved Duryodhana, along with countless other warriors from his family. In a state of sorrow, he cried out to his advisor Sanjaya, lamenting his tragic fate. Dhritarashtra could barely handle the weight of his grief, feeling his life had lost all meaning. He questioned why he should go on living when everyone he cared for, his children, family and friends, had been taken from him. He was particularly pained by Gandhari's suffering, who had lost her sons, grandsons and family, and he pitied her deeply. Dhritarashtra was overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the destruction. Only 10 people had survived the war, including just a handful from his side and the 5 Pandavas. 18 full armies had been wiped out in the conflict, leaving almost no one alive, and this left Dhritarashtra in a state of complete despair. Sanjaya, who was close to Dhritarashtra and deeply empathetic to his pain, spoke wisely, trying to comfort him. He reminded Dhritarashtra of the teachings of great sages and the stories of legendary kings of the past. Sanjaya recounted how many kings who were virtuous, brave, and accomplished great feats also eventually succumbed to the inevitabilities of life. He told him about kings like Rama, Yayati, and many others who, despite their goodness and wisdom, faced the end as decreed by time. Sanjaya explained that every event in life is guided by time and fate. He described time as a powerful force that creates, destroys, and transforms everything from kingdoms to individuals. According to Sanjaya, time determines the joys and sorrows of life, and nobody can stop or escape it. He advised Dhritarashtra to remember that, no matter how hard we try, we cannot change fate or control the cycle of life and death. Even the noblest or most powerful are powerless against time, which governs every rise and fall, creation and destruction. Sanjaya concluded by urging Dhritarashtra not to let grief overpower his wisdom, as wisdom teaches acceptance of the things we cannot change. By recognizing time's influence, Dhritarashtra could find some peace even amid his sorrow. Key takeaways. First, the cycle of life and death. Everyone, no matter how powerful, must eventually face fate. Even legendary kings and warriors are subject to time's cycle. Second, acceptance of fate. Sanjaya teaches that some events are beyond our control and encourages Dhritarashtra to accept what has happened, rather than being consumed by sorrow. Third, time's power. Time is portrayed as an unstoppable force that controls all aspects of life: birth, growth, death, and even emotions like joy and sorrow. Fourth, wisdom in resilience. Sanjaya advises Dhritarashtra to draw on his wisdom to cope with his grief, suggesting that strength lies in the acceptance of things we cannot change. Finally, finding peace in the unchangeable.
The Teaching Troops.